Hey, how's everybody doing today? I've been promising I was going to do this for a while. I just wanted to show you some of the things I started with prepping. Unfortunately, I can't show everything. I also want everybody to keep in mind too that there's a lot of things that you could actually use around the house that you use every day, that you could use for prepping too. I mean, when shit hits the fan kind of type situation, there's a lot of things just laying around the house that you use every day that you could definitely use. Without electricity and all that. So you can't forget all that kind of stuff. But this is some of the purchases that I just recently made. We always want to talk about like payday prep. Every payday, you want to get something. So I'm going to continue with these videos. By no means am I any major prepper, but as Central Florida Prepper brought up, a lot of these prepping guys, they got all the stuff and it's kind of intimidating when you're just starting out. So I figure I would get on here and just kind of show, basically me starting out and slowly building as I go along. So I'm kind of all over the place, but as you see, I got myself a 30-day food storage, basically a 30-day supply of food. I got my black beans and my brown rice. That was the very first thing I started with because honestly, that will stretch pretty far. I mean, let me come here. The rice, it says, is 242 servings. The black beans, 236. Put those together. I mean, that's gonna last you a long time. The 30-day food storage, or the 30-day supply. I mean, that's basically just a whole bunch of different kinds of meals. I got a great deal on this over on Amazon. I think it was like $90, which, compared to a lot of the other stuff, I mean, it's absolutely insane as far as prices go. But some of the quality on some of the other stuff's a lot better. But I mean, this is still the Augustin Farms, so I mean, it's still pretty good quality. $90 for a 30-day supply. It's not bad at all. I did get the little twin pack minis here. Supposedly, from what I've heard, this says 100,000 gallons, but I hear these things basically last forever. As long as you clean them right, keep up on them, they will last forever. Mr. Heater, it's something that I kind of bought for ice fishing too, but hey, if your electric goes out during the winter and you need some heat and you got propane laying around, it's a pretty good heat source. I wouldn't recommend doing it indoors. Same with ice fishing. You don't want to do it kind of enclosed. You want some kind of ventilation there, so you definitely don't leave it unattended or don't fall asleep with it on. First aid kit. Got a good deal on that. I forget what I paid on that, but I couldn't resist. I mean, it's a pretty nice big pack. It's got a little bit of everything in there. So I figure great way to start, but by no means will that be sufficient. There is 348 items in there. I might just pick up another one of those actually. Gas mask. Kind of self-explanatory there. You never know what's going to happen, with the whole Cascadia thing going on right now. If that triggers off volcanoes when that goes and other fault lines, stuff like that, we're going to be covered in ash. I mean, that alone will definitely help. But I got some filters I'm going to be ordering shortly. Get a whole bunch of additional filters and of different kinds, different types of filters. But just something always good to have on hand. That wasn't very expensive too, because I know you go online and you look, some of them are $300-$400. I think I paid like $50 for that one, so not that bad. I do a lot of my shopping over on Amazon. I believe that's where I found it. I think Adam over at Barfugal actually gave a link to a whole bunch of inexpensive gas masks, and I think that's how I found that one. This I got a great deal on. I paid $80 for this. I think it normally goes for like $180. It's a 50-gallon drum for water. It comes with the filtration, the pumps, all that. Something good to have on hand. If the water supply gets contaminated, it's always good to have a little extra on hand, some kind of storage. So, I mean, I get my cases of water and all that, kind of stockpile on that, but it's always good just to have something, if you need to shower, for the animals, stuff like that, But that's basically what I just got now. I mean, I've been looking at, I got a whole list of other stuff that I plan on purchasing, but with the holidays and all that, times are kind of tough. Trying to get everybody gifts and we'll see. One of the biggest things I want to focus on is ammunition. That's always, a very important thing. Um, it's even though I don't have too many firearms, but it's protection. You want to make sure that you have the necessary equipment to protect yourself. So that's something I like to focus. Unfortunately, that's pretty pricey. But like I said, I plan on getting some more filters for the gas mask. There's a whole bunch of little things, even stuff to trade, stuff that won't necessarily benefit me, but in a time of crisis, it might be something that will really pay off in the long run when it comes trading for things that you do need. So I've been kind of keeping an eye on that. Oh, and I got a book too. I haven't even read it yet. It came to me free. I forget how I even got it, but it came with the stuff. So just kind of threw that up there. But it was some free reading material. I figured I'd check it out by I think Tactical and Survival actually gave it to me. But I'll check it out. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy the families. If you want to create some havoc, bring up politics, and then sit back and watch the show. But other than that, I hope everybody has a great holiday, and we'll be talking to y'all soon. Bye.